The second issue was mobility or maybe movement, and we came to realize that the document required, we had to cancel this, but it is valid, the CTD. It is required for movement, that is internationally, and then also the internal, which is the movement pass, maybe from Kakuma to Nairobi or to Mombasa.
There is also issue to do with corruption. We don't need to explain further because it has been explained by other groups, where sometimes you ask.
So we're here today at a consultation with RLOs and refugees. The aim is to have organizations that are fast responders into the communities, coming all the way from the Kakuma refugee camp in Dadaab and also Nakuru and Nairobi, to really say these are some of the issues that they by themselves as advocates face as refugees, but also what are the issues relating to documentation their communities face.
There are a couple of challenges when it comes to refugee documentation, and one of them being that these documentations are not recognized past where the camps are. Say, for example, I am from Kakuma. My documentation is only limited up to where the border is from Kakuma in Lodwar. And at the same time, we're talking about giving refugees, sustainability, freedom to access work permits. If they are allowed to get this, then why does their documentation only limit them to where they are?
In the essence that you are in a different country from your own country. If it was from my own original country, I'll not be worried about these documentations because they are given documentation. But now that being a refugee, you're required to think about your safety, your life in general, but then it comes in the hurdles of identification and documentation, which sets another layer of barriers in having a meaningful life as a refugee outside of your country.
So for the campaign, going to be deliberate in terms of who follows up on what. What do the legal defenders follow up on, so that this becomes something that is also there. Many times we only speak within the refugee space, but then we have not involved other people that are away from the space that champion for other aspects of human rights. So that we are going to be tracking and seeing how it's expected.
There are certain challenges. So for example, with KRA pins, how they could have a refugee ID, but they're not able to undertake a business. So then how are they able to access these KRA pins, NSSF, for them to just also inject into the national development? So I would not tell you are going to serve one or two. We are looking to reach out that as many refugees and asylum seekers are able to access documents and at their own level go to school, seek help, get healthcare, education, rights and services all together.